In the 10 years that I was an accommodating wife, it was fine for me to just do what Michael wanted. And I just accommodated to his plans. He wanted to go on, he would work very hard in medical school and in various internships and hospital assignments. And when he had time off, he wanted to go on meditation courses. And I would do that. And eventually he became a doctor, and I continued to go on meditation courses. And I think I understood it as his need to have a balance of rest in his life, because he was always so exhausted. And he had a deep desire for a spiritual development, which I understood and really appreciated. That's one of the things that I loved about him. And so I would be flexible and go along with what he was doing. It wasn't on my mind that it was uncomfortable for me until it was. All of a sudden I became aware that the spiritual community that we participated in didn't really work for me. And so after 10 years, I started to complain about it. And I got cranky about it. And I criticized it. And I did all kinds of, mean and icky things because I really didn't know what to do about it. I was just really unhappy. For most women who go through this phase where they move from accommodating to becoming more independent, that our first step in understanding that we're not conforming anymore is to know what we don't want before we know what we do want. And so I spent a long time talking about what I don't want before I was able to define what I do want. As I learned exactly what I wanted, things started taking shape. And I began to ask for the things I wanted. That just set us on a different road. And it was learning what I wanted and making clear requests really changed the ballgame for me. And so that was what I call a transition from being connected and belonging to a more independent individual. That started our journey into being more partners. And it took a long time to get to a place where I was articulate and confident and willing to say clearly what I wanted without making a huge upset.